My neighbors probably don't know who lives in this house because I kind of ended up with this house during COVID, and I got like hustled in on one horrible, tremendously stressful journey. And yeah, I've kind of like for the last 3 years I've been here, I haven't met my neighbors, so they got no idea who lives in this house. So that's pretty cool that I'm good at conversation for a guy that, like, you know, is in my situation. Yeah. Like, I've had to talk on voice chat before in video games, and, you know, it's come up in conversation sometimes. And people are like, no way, you're lying. And I'm just like, well, I wish I was. I'm kind of like a bit of a prisoner in my house. Like, I'm kind of trapped within the space of the house. If you think about the amount of times that you leave the house during the day to go off and do other things, and then you think about what it would be like to just be locked in all the time. I mean, people have a lot more experience with it since COVID, of course. But that's, you know, that's me for the last 13 years. So if anyone thought like COVID was hell, that's like my average day for me. COVID day. Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because even though it's text, it's still a person, right? So I'm on government, you know, disability claim style stuff, you know. So my country has pretty good stuff for if you've got a disability, which, you know, this basically is. I can't really apply for a job stacking shelves, like even in a supermarket, something basic like that, because, you know, I can't get to the supermarket in question. So I'm just here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No actual work. But the thing is, you know, some people are all like, oh wow, cool, a holiday every day of the week. But it's like, I would like to do something useful like this. I used to do like back sort of 11 years ago, I used to do guides on YouTube for like Dota 2 and stuff. Just, you know, not super hardcore professional guides, but just how to have a good bit of fun with a character that you might not know at all. And yeah, I did pretty well. And then I got partnered up with Machinima for adverts and things. And yeah, just after a while, they just kind of like took away their partnership deal. Had to sign this huge contract that was very one-sided, where they can just like, they can cancel anytime, but I can't, and it was just a bit odd. But yeah, I made a little tiny bit of money on YouTube, and I don't know, I guess I didn't carry on with it enough because I stopped doing videos for a long time, just went off to do MMOs, and I thought, well, people won't be very interested in what I'm doing in my MMOs, so I won't bother recording that. And I didn't have, you know, big enough hard drives as well for like MMO stuff, because you're generally recording for even longer. And yeah, I've been trying to kind of work my way back, but it's gotten a lot more difficult since like 11 years ago when I used to do it. I used to get billions of views, and then YouTube changed their policies about whether you can have FMVs on your monetized channel or not. And not only can you not have them anymore, but you have to like get rid of the videos in question entirely. You can't just say, okay, well, just don't monetize the FMVs from games. That doesn't work. They say, well, your whole channel's now not eligible for monetization because there's FMVs on there. And when I put my FMVs on my channel, they weren't just like part of the episode of the game. I used to cut them pristinely and super high quality, because nobody wants to like watch like me in the corner on the webcam for like the intro for this game or the end cutscene for that game. So just to make it high quality, it was just the FMV. And now they're saying, well, that's not transformative enough. That's against the rules. You didn't transform the content. So after deleting all of that stuff, I'm no longer eligible for partnership on YouTube. I don't have enough views, which which is kind of oof. So I've been trying since July this year to get enough views and view time in order to be eligible as a partner again. Oh cool, I got their X. But it's brutal, right? You need 4,000 hours. Every 365 days, you must be up to 4,000 hours to maintain your eligibility, because you've got to keep on being eligible. And even though I've been working since July and playing brand new games like Diablo 4 when that came out, I'm up to like 500 hours in December. And it's not easy out there anymore. Everyone's a YouTuber, like everywhere you look. Ooh. Yay, got him. But you know, I even have people showing up and sometimes they're a little bit discouraging. I had a comment on YouTube the other day pretty much telling me to get off the platform because I'm wasting his time, my videos are no good, and that when he's on the search for this game, playing this particular character, my videos come up, and that's annoying to him that he has to see that my videos are listed correctly on YouTube. And that was pretty brutal, that this guy was just like, you know, get off of my YouTube, even though, you know, it's not his YouTube. It was very weird. So that wasn't a fun one. I just replied with something like, thanks for the support, because YouTube leave this like thing on your screen whenever you go to the analytics page saying, this is a comment that you haven't replied to. And obviously I kind of wanted to tear into him a bit, but I just thought, what's the point? You know, this guy absolutely... Yeah, there are mean people everywhere. This guy absolutely hated what I was doing, and he was just like, yeah, go away. And oh, it's so tempting to like give him what for, but I'm too nice for that. Yeah, but I hadn't so far. Everyone had been pretty cool. If they bothered to leave a comment, it was because it was worth leaving a comment on. And it was crazy to me because what it was essentially telling me was that YouTube was working correctly. Because all of my episodes are listed up there when he searches for that character in that game, and that my videos were coming up as a result for that character on that game, seemed to me like YouTube was doing exactly what it was supposed to do. But he didn't even seem to articulate what he meant, was that he just didn't like my content. He went all the way around the bushes saying that the search results are full of me and that he hates that, and every other which way of saying things, but he hadn't realized himself that he just doesn't really, you know, enjoy watching me play the game in question. So I haven't managed to make Twitch affiliate or Twitch partner yet. I got close. I got to 2.97 people on average watching, and you need 3. Then on a different day it was 2.96, and on a different day it was on 2.95. And now my average viewer is like 2 viewers, and that's way under the 3. So I'm not allowed to have bits or emojis or any of that stuff, which is sad, because I almost got there. There was just like a couple of days where my regulars weren't around for, and just my average of viewers tanked. I think it's pretty low now. It's got to be 2 or 1. I don't even look anymore because it's so sad that I got to 0.03 away from having 3 people watching. And how do you even say that there's like a fraction of a person watching on average? Like, do you cut a person up into bits and then, you know, there's your 0.97th of a person that's viewing your channel right now? What even is that? People are holes. Twitch TV, they're not like partial people. It's very strange. Like maybe like if your dog's watching the screen, they like credit you with like a decimal point of a person, like a dog's like 0.3 of a person. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. I just assume that they don't want me to make it to the partner program. I'm some sort of threat to the platform with how many hours I stream each day. I don't know. I'm just chatting nonsense. Right, let's see what boss we got. Like, I don't even remember doing this dungeon. I was having so much fun talking to you guys that I, like, what was in the dungeon again? I have no idea. There was someone, sure. Oh, wow, I picked up that completely new set of spells, and I didn't remember to try any of them. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ah, you'd fit in well in future armor. Oh, I remember this guy. We've fought him before. He's gonna be the wizard one, I reckon. He's got like a staff. Ooh. Ow. Yeah. We do more damage with Holy Enchanted. Oh no. So quick. So I am here every weekday, hopefully from 12 PM my time to 6 PM my time. No wait, would it be 12 AM? I always get the 12s wrong. But yeah, 6 hours. 6 hours of streaming every weekday, hopefully in most situations. I had a bit of a sulk last week because none of my regulars was on, and I feel so sad without my regulars. Like there were 3 days in a row where just none of my regulars were around, so I just went, oh, I guess people hate me playing Elden Ring, and then I went off and sulked and played some Total War Warhammer and Darktide by myself. So I play all sorts of games, but since I got all my guys that want to see me do all the Dark Souls games, we've just been doing Dark Souls for now. It's been loads of fun. Because I always meant to. I was actually just about to quit Twitch when I decided I'll just go for one more big game. I'll try Dark Souls because, you know, it's the big game that everyone knows. And then I got my beloved regulars. So it was so cool. Because what I first tried streaming was Diablo 4. It's how I made my comeback into streaming. And that was a bust. There were so many people doing Diablo 4 that basically every channel I hear has like an average of like one person watching each person play Diablo 4. Which is crazy to me. Like, wow, that's low. And then I transitioned into, I can't even remember what, Assassin's Creed 2. Nobody wanted to see that because, you know, it's Assassin's Creed 2, that's so old, but I'm playing them all in order. So I had to play 2 because I'm doing them in order. And then I tried Total War Warhammer. A couple of people wanted to watch me play that, but then, you know, that went dead as well, and then I was just about to quit, and yeah, Dark Souls. Thought I'd go for broke. The big game. Yeah, that's awesome. I do love having more people along. Oh man, I can't believe you clipped me with that. Ooh. Yeah, I have such a great time doing the streaming, so it'd be really good if it worked out for me as like a job. That's why I was going to circle back to that. So don't have a job, but I'd love for this to be my job because I don't like. Even though I need it, I don't like taking the free money for the holiday that people assume that I'm under, you know, by not going to work every day. So I'd like to say at least that I make my own money, and then I can say, okay, the government, I don't need yours, I'll keep mine. And also that'd be a lot less paperwork for me. The government loves to constantly phone me up and have me sign things and do things. for the money that they do give me to live on, and it's just very, very annoying. I kind of hate it. Kind of wish they'd go away. I don't really like the phone calls from the government saying, what are you up to? What are you doing? Give us an update. It's really annoying. Yeah, which is super hard. Yeah. Like, when I wasn't doing too well, even after I was playing Diablo 4, Maze, who's one of the guys who regularly comes here, who used to play World of Warcraft with me, he's like, well, why don't you do like a new game that's come out that everyone's interested in playing? And I'm like, dude, that's how I started, remember? I did Diablo 4. Like, you can't play an old game because there's no people watching, like Assassin's Creed 2, but you can't play a new game because everyone's watching it, and so you can't find anyone. It's bizarre, like, it's damned if you do and damned if you don't. Yeah. You'd hope people could just be, like, understanding regardless of anything. That'd be the ideal for planet Earth. Aha, he didn't get me with the swipe back this time. I was waiting for it. Oh, ouch. Nope, no. Oof. Gotta be ready for that running out of stamina. Here we go. Oh man. Oh, I'm glad that didn't kill me. And throw to finish. Got him. Yeah. For sure. But I think if people came into the conversation with things that they don't understand with a bit more of an attitude of, I'll listen to what they have to say first, and then decide. I mean, it's fine to make a decision after you've heard what someone's going to say, but a lot of people just go straight into something with a negative attitude without, like, listening to the, the underlying story, or, yeah. It's tough. It's tough out there. I don't want to tell people how to, like, judge the situation, because judging things, having judgment on the situation is part of survival skills. Gotta make a quick snap decision on whether something is a bad idea, or if you don't trust a person straight away, it can save your life, judging things very, very quickly. But it's also not very useful in a lot of other situations. And some of these true crime things that I listen to, like I said, probably be better if people did judge things a bit quickly. Sometimes some of these people walk into the silliest situations just because they just didn't think immediately about the dangers that could be present with what they're doing. A lot of people drown going cave diving, I will tell you that much. Yikes. And hiking. Hiking is deadly. Categories with 1 to 3K streamers. Okay. So the Souls games are perfect. Alright, cool. Fellow streamer. Nice. I like, I tried to make at least my YouTube, like, titles and thumbnails about how I'm kind of doing these blind modes where I've never played any of the Dark Souls before, and I'm not increasing my health. And even though I've got, like, I don't know, like a hook, I suppose you'd call it, I'm still not getting a lot of people, like, rush to watch the videos. Like, I can post a video of Dark Souls on YouTube with a pretty good title, a pretty good thumbnail, and I can get 10 views sometimes. It's like, wow, it took me all that time to encode that video. Because while I'm streaming, I'm keeping, like, a very high quality copy of all of this at the same time. So it's not that I'm just like uploading my Twitch quality stream to YouTube. I have a full 4K picture of this on YouTube. So no, I haven't tried the shorts or TikTok. Oh, that looks interesting down there. But yeah, you know, I can do all that work and take all that time to encode the video and then end up with barely any views. Sometimes I really just don't know what I'm doing wrong, considering I've been going since July again. But the URL for YouTube is the same as the URL for Twitch, but just with YouTube at the beginning, so it's YouTube/GamingwithDean if you want to check that out. I am just about to finish encoding all of the video for Dark Souls 2 for the playthrough of that, and that was a laugh, right? And then probably tomorrow I'll be starting to work on getting the full playthrough of Dark Souls 3, starting to encode and starting to upload them as well. So we'll have Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 all going off at the same time on my channel, which is awesome. So proud of the Dark Souls 2 stuff. Such a... Ooh, okay. Mean crab. Mean crab. Oh god, it's destroying all the tree lines. I haven't seen a crab that color yet. Whoa. But yeah, I keep on hearing about YouTube Shorts, about how they're really, really good for attracting people into the channel. But it does mean that I have to go back and like cut some videos down to like 60 seconds. I have to find some really good 60-second bits. I suppose I could download... I probably should just download the Twitch clips that people have been making while I've been playing. Put them all up on YouTube as shorts. I've never seen the website TikTok, if you can believe it. I've heard of it, of course, you know, people talk about it all the time, but I don't know what the TikTok website looks like. I don't have a sign up for that or anything. And I don't know what the Instagram website looks like either. Never been to that website. Heard all about it. But, yeah. Hey, what's that over there? Oh, it's one of the boatmen. These are the guy that drops Deathroot. Awesome. Software that does it for you. Wow. Okay. I like that. That's a good tip. Yeah. Also don't have a Discord for the channel. I've been told before from one of my Diablo 4 viewers that doesn't tune in anymore. There was someone that started at the exact same time as me on Diablo 4, and he grew absolutely massive. And the only difference between him and me, this guy thought, was that the other guy had a Discord. It's weird. I didn't think like Discord would make that much of a difference. I just feel like I'd get too many like messages that I couldn't reply to throughout the day if there was a Discord channel. Like if people were just free to like directly message me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I would just be answering Discord messages all day, right? Is there something I'm missing about that, or I don't know, that's just kind of what I thought I'd end up doing. I definitely think there's a button for uploading my clips directly to YouTube with the link channel. I'm not sure about TikTok. Yeah, we might be similar in age. Because, you know, one of my childhood beloved consoles was the Sega Mega Drive. If that gives you any indication of age. I love that Sega Mega Drive, but it might be called the Sega Genesis, depending on where you live. For some reason, that one has two names. Yeah, Discord, I was thinking again about it very, very recently, like yesterday, just like, maybe I really should make a Discord. Because then if I have like a day where I can't make it to the stream, I can at least tell people on the Discord, like, oh, sorry guys, I got like I got like huge stomach cramps today. I don't want to stream rather than just not showing up. Because I do hate that I can't like directly tell everyone, oh hey, I'm not going to be here today. This is just kind of, you know... Yeah. Like, I am on Discord. And I did actually initially make a channel in 2000 and like... Some amount of years ago. Because I thought I was going to use it for that. But then, at the moment, like the channel that I made that's called like Gaming with Dean, and it is there on Discord, it's like got all like my information about what medicine I might be on at the time and like what times to take it and whatnot on all the channels, and I've just got stuff written about, oh hey, there's a save point down there. Stuff written about like Linux and stuff, because I've got like an extra partition on my computer where I'm running Linux. Tried Linux in 2020, and I thought Linux was pretty damn good. It's much nicer than Windows in a lot of ways. Sega Genesis in Canada. Oh, okay. Super Nintendo. Great system. Love me Super Mario World. Super Mario Brothers 3 as well. How on earth am I... Oh, okay. Got one of these gravestones we can hippity hop down on. Boom. Done. Don't let me down, Torrent. You're a good lad. Not even hitting the jump key, just like slipping and sliding directly off. Might need the jump for this one. Maybe not though. Nice. Wow, only 26 and American. America's great. That's where all my TV comes from, except for the bits that I watch that are from Japan. American Japan. That's all the TV you need. Then you're done. Also hamburgers. Love American style hamburgers. Oh. Is that Alexander? That might be Iron Fist Alexander down here. Let's get the save point first. But yeah, life is good. I feel so happy right now with you know, my stream buddies and everything. It's really good. Spending a lot of time working on health as well. Just everything's really looking up. I'd love if like I actually made some money off of Twitch and YouTube, just enough to cover the electricity bill would be fantastic. Because I'm running this off of 2 computers. Not with a capture card, like a normal 2-stream setup, but a weird thing where you, like, broadcast to your other computer through your router. It's crazy to set up. I had all these problems with desyncs, but I got it all fixed now, and everything's kind of wonderful. So sometimes I can have the other computer working on encoding the episodes and stuff, while I can still use this computer entirely independent. It's brilliant when I've got all the videos set up to render, but on this computer I can sit here and play games and I can remote into the other computer. It's very helpful, but it costs a fortune to have 2 computers running at once. Can I not talk to this guy? What about this guy? I love that he's just doing like a little, you know, kid pretending to be a plane. This is so wholesome so far. I've had some of these jar people attack me, so I know that there's guys other than Iron Fist Alexander out here. Some of them are enemies, some of them are friends. What about this little chap? Aww. Oh, I can talk to this one. Yeah, you kind of have some wild swings in who gets into power in America.
Hello, Cos. What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us jars.